It's Week 16 of the NFL, and all eyes are on Javonte Williams. He's now able to call himself a 1,000-yard rusher for the season. It's the Broncos and the Chargers, and it's all just ahead on Madden NFL 25.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson here in the booth. Carter, these are a couple of teams that struggled a year ago, finished out of the playoffs. They were under 500. That's what you love about the NFL. A new season brings renewed optimism.
Absolutely, and really, Mike, a lot of new faces at critical places. I mean, there is a lot of new pieces to the puzzle here, both coaching staff and the roster of players. They believe last year is over. They do not think there is any correlation between the squad they're planning to put on the field today and that one that we saw really go through some growing pains and struggles just a year ago.
Here's Tremon Smith on the return. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Broncos led by the rookie, quarterback Bo Nix out of Oregon. The rookie, the last of the quarterbacks taken in the first round, number 12 overall. He's been around, he's 24 years old, but the rookie runs it for the Broncos.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all three phases last week. So, again, can they build off that? Can they continue to grow as an entire team? Because offense, defense, and solid contribution from their special teams, they showed last week, and going forward, this is going to be a hard team to beat.
On first down, right back to Williams. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's second down. Back to throw is Nix. He's going to keep it himself. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback. But here we are, early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the first down.
They'll run it with Williams. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. On the handoff, it is Williams running to the right. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Nix from the gun on third down. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. Number 14 with a pickup of 14 and a first down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4. Inside the 5, it is second and goal. Dulcich now brought in motion. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. Trying to cash in on this opening drive. Here's third and goal. They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find an opening, but too good in the middle from the defense. They stop this up, and now it is 4th down.
And now this brings up a tough situation, Mike, because even if they were going to consider going for it on 4th down, how do you do so when you couldn't even manage to get a few inches on 3rd down? Disappointing result for them.
And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Bo Nix. Touchdown, Broncos. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Seven 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here's Darius Davis to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Chargers led out by Justin Herbert in his 5th season now, Greg, as the Charger QB, a guy we saw win the Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2020.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. From the gun, it's Herbert. The ball's out. The Broncos have it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Oh, man, what a start for this team. 2 drives, 2 scores, and it's both their scores. First one by the offense, and Greg, now the defense gets one on the board.
Yeah, and this is just a dream scenario, Mike. I mean, you talk so often, guys, we got to start the game and capture some momentum. We have to go out and impose our will on our opponent. In this case, both sides of the ball have clearly come to play. We get a special teams touchdown, Mike, and we can go for the trifecta.
Makes the score Broncos 14, Chargers 0. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz gonna send this one away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Chargers offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
At the 39-yard line.
Herbert. He's got the hookup downfield with McConkey. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
The Chargers first down.
Herbert keeping it on the zone read. And a good job defensively to rally to the ball. They hold them to a short game.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Herbert makes the read, decides to hang on. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They'll run it with Dobbins out of the pistol. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 5.
We are through 1. It's the Broncos with the early lead. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Shotgun now for Herbert. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And it's going to be 4th down. Here's Cameron Dicker now, on for the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Here's Smith to return it. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The rookie, Bo Nix, and the Broncos offense getting set to take over once more. And he's given defenses across the league a lot to think about when they try to game plan for him. Consider he's currently 2nd in the NFL in quarterback rushing yards.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
On the give, it's Williams. Oh, he pumps up the football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Now, Nick's going to look to throw. He's going to run it. And he has been terrific all year running the football. You see the numbers for the season. Now up over 500 yards on the ground. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They run over center with Williams. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a 1st down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He's got the tight end, Adam Troutman. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. 2nd down, Nix. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4. Here's Nix to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll throw. It's Nix. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. A give, and here comes Williams.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on 4th down, Mike, based on what they do on 3rd down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that 4th down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos going to open up a 17-3 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. On 1st carry for Gus Edwards. He'll push forward for about a yard. The linebacker Jonathan Cooper on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
A run with Dobbins. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, L.A. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. Herbert now on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Here's Herbert. There is his tight end, Disley. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Herbert going to try to throw on third down. And that is incomplete.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Javonte Williams heading out with the Broncos for their next drive. And as this season starts to wind down, we look ahead to NFL honors the week of the Super Bowl. Take a look at some of the candidates to take home the award for the Offensive Player of the Year. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass. Off the play fake, here's Nix. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. Throwing. Nix. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Davis to return it. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. The Chargers offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. On play action now, Herbert. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Now it's Herbert. That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnston. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. On first down, Herbert. He's got the connection there. It's Joshua Palmer. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 1st and 10. Herbert to the air again. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Herbert. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Herbert to the air again. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw is Nix. He connects with Mims. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Broncos 17.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll get started out at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, where you see the final score there. Patrick Mahomes, another strong performance as his guys claim victory number 13 on the year. From there, we'll make the trek east to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they were winners in that one over the visiting New York Giants. Kirk Cousins leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. Lastly, let's get you way up to Seattle. See what's happening with the Seahawks. As you can see the score there in the second quarter. Aaron Jones, a touchdown run in that first half. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break, but I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. The Chargers offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Pistol here for Herbert. He connects with Disley. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2nd and a yard. On play action, now Herbert. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. 3rd and a yard. Now it's Dobbins. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 4th down and 1.
And the Chargers will punt, getting set to kick it away. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Broncos offense and Javonte Williams getting set for this next possession. And they've used him quite a bit in the passing game. Take a look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards for running backs. And he's right there among the best in the league. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, here's Nix. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, Broncos. Throwing is Nix. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Here's a handoff to Williams. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down. On the option, here's Williams. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Now he'll run it.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
They'll try to run for it with Williams. Moving this to the 36-yard line will give them enough. Chains will move. It's a first down. They'll go again with Williams. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. They'll go play action with Nix. This one to the tight end, Trotman. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. Play action now. It's Nix. He'll find his... Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. It's picked up by one of his teammates. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. They'll go with Williams. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. They'll throw. It's Nix. Throw on the run is complete. Converted twice on third down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a third time? That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
So following the field goal, Lutz is back out to kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10. Throwing, Herbert. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this third quarter. They'll try again here. Second and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. He runs with it. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
And the Chargers, first down.
Herbert. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on second and 4.
Brings up second and 4 at the 50-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That one complete to Johnston. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A gain of 2 brings up third and 2.
Shotgun now for Herbert. The open man is Johnston. He's got it.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. Now Herbert. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Here's Herbert. And he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play. The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Herbert. Open man is the tight end, Disley. And he's going to have the Chargers first down, as this defense a little too loose there, giving up 19 yards on fourth down. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. He'll take this forward for about 5. To throw, it's Herbert. Looking middle, and he'll get it complete to McConkey. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. There is his tight end, Disley. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. This one caught at the 4. A dive, and he's in. And McConkey. Touchdown, Los Angeles. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, they face 2nd down and 7. They'll drop to throw. Got it into the hands of Mims. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. On the carry, it's Williams. He'll be taken down after a short pickup. It's at the 27. 2nd down and 8. It's another run here for Williams. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. Slot receiver headed right. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This one from 39 yards out. Three for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Broncos add on to their lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Chargers offense headed back to take over once more. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Throwing now is Herbert. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra.
the pressure, too much, and he goes down. Big play in the game right here. It's third down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And that's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started. So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down, but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to EA Sports.